Hell is hot, but summer's hotter. Now, summer's one of the best seasons of the year, in my humble opinion, and that's coming from a guy who loves fall the most. There's lots of activities happening, and you get to go out and have fun with family and friends. Now, if you're a party person, there's stuff for you, but even if you just want to do a kickback with the homies, you can, because summer is that type of vibe. But there's so many events to go to, so many activities to do, but you have to stay fresh, you have to stay fly while doing it. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about summer fit ideas, brought to you by your boy DD. You feel me? Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. You see the Van Cleasy, do it for your boy DD. Please, I beg, I beg. So we're going to start talking about tops. Now, some cities are hotter than others, so you must keep that in mind. I live in Toronto, so it can get hot at times, more muggy, but it's still not overbearing. So we're gonna talk about some tops that you can wear this summer. First of all, this is just my opinions. These are just my opinions. These are just my opinions and recommendations. There's no law to this, but this is just Dee Dee's opinion. So if you have any suggestions or recommendations or anything that I leave out, make sure you drop that in the comment section down below. So the materials that you want to look for are mainly linen because they're more breathable and light and easier for you to wear in the summertime. And yeah, overall notion, just go with lighter materials, easier fabrics to deal with. For example, I like wearing jerseys in the summertime because a lot of them have mesh material, so it's a lot breathable. So the jerseys that I look about copping, or the ones that I like styling the most in the summer, are baseball, football, and basketball. So I usually wear a t-shirt underneath to add depth to my fit, to pretty much add a layer and to break up the outfit. You don't necessarily have to do that. You can wear nothing underneath it and it can still be good, but that's just my take on things. I feel like you don't even need to be a huge sports fan to wear jerseys. I know there's a lot of my friends who are sports fanatics who get mad when other people wear sporting apparel and they don't watch the sport, but sports and fashion has been integrated since the late 80s. So it's just one of those things, you're just going to have to hug it. And I also think jerseys can be a good statement piece because a lot of the colors are loud and flamboyant. So definitely y'all should incorporate that into your fashion, no matter what jersey it is. I also like short sleeve button ups. I have a lot of them in my wardrobe as well. And if you have a camp collar shirt, I have a video about that if you want to check it out. That's a cool way to be a little bit different. But even if it's just a regular standard collar shirt, I think short sleeve button ups are a way to go because they're light, breathable. You have the sleeves cut off, and then you can add layers to it if you want. You can wear a tank top underneath. You can wear a white tee, black tee, gray tee, anything really. Or even if you're feeling jiggy, you can wear a long sleeve underneath. I would say probably wear that type of stuff in the evening time because it can get hot and you don't want to sweat through your shirts. Now, if you're feeling more preppy, the polo is king, all right? So let's check it out. This is just my opinion, but you can get knit polos, which is basically going full circle because that came from the 50s and the 60s and the 40s. But now it's back in style, especially more in Europe and in North America. People are wearing knit polos again. So that's one. Or you just wear a regular polo. I feel like if you want inspiration, definitely look at old prep catalogs, or even better, look at what a lot of tennis players wear in their leisure time. And that's a good basis that you can find for your style that you're looking for when it comes to polo. Of course, when it comes to polos, I think, especially it's like a cool little date night thing if you have your little boo thing, or if you're trying to get a girl on a first date, you feel me? I feel like there's a standard where you can pretty much go anywhere and not get refused to go in if you go to the club, or if you want to go to like a bar or something, or a nice restaurant. It's a good rule of thumb, I think. For the girlies, I'm going to show y'all. So they have a lot of short sleeve cardigans. I feel like that's perfect for the evening times. I also like the ribbed knitted tank tops for the girls as well. I feel like that accentuates a woman's figure pretty nicely. And also you can use it as a layering piece or just stand alone depending on what time of day it is. And I would say for women as well, you want to stay more lighter fabric. So anything lace or crochet would be a good rule of thumb. And also it adds a different element to a fit. It also is breathable and it's perfect for summertime. That's why I have it on this list. I believe having the right pant is mainly essential for a fit. I think it's even more important than what you have on your feet, and that's coming from a sneakerhead at that. I think having the right pair of pants or right pair of bottoms is the equivalent of having the right bread for a sandwich. It can make and break your outfit. So here are some bottoms that I mess with. Pause. I like the cargo pants and cargo shorts. I feel like it's very tactical, but you can dress it up if you're like that. But even not, it's just a cool little fit. A lot of stuff that you can put in your pocket, so it's very practical in that regard. But it gives off like more rugged, more laid back type of vibe, which you want to do in summer, and it's more, I would say, it's more versatile when it comes to outfits, I believe. So that's why I'd have it on this list. And usually I get that stuff from Uniqlo or a military surplus store. So they have some around in your area. I know they have a lot of them in Toronto, so you can get them for the lows. Now, Dickies is one of my favorite pair of pants, the 874s. You can wear it no matter what season, summer times. It gives off a West Coast vibe. So I usually put that in there because it's like a standard cut, not too baggy, not too slim. It's just that straight in the middle. You can dress it up and dress it down, anything you want. I think Dickies is like staple in everybody's, or should be a staple in everybody's wardrobe, both men and women. Wide leg trousers are good as well. I have a pair from the Gap. There's a lot of good movement and shape to it. For the ladies, once again, y'all need to get back on the Caprice thing. If you want to look like a mob boss's wife, you got to check it out. There's a specific type that I'm talking about, and I'll put it up. But that type, not the 2002 Disney Channel type Caprice. We're not doing that, but like more like Italian mob wife type Caprice. More slim fitting, I would say. That one's pretty good. And of course, the jean short, shout out to my boy John Cena. People are saying that it's dead. It's not going to die. Y'all just trend hop. So any jean short, I would say if you want to do like a mom jean one, you can get away with it. 90s cut, the super baggy ones, the Cena specials, whatever it is, you can kind of style it in your own way. And I feel like jean shorts aren't going anywhere. And I think people should just buy what they like as well. Now let's talk about shoes. Me being a sneakerhead, this is important. So we're going to break it down in different sections. So we're going to talk about runners right now. So these are some of the runners I see a lot of people talking about. And if you're not really into sneakers, this is why I picked this stuff so that you can slowly get into it. So basically, we're going to talk about runners first. So Nike P6000, I had a pair like 4 or 5 years ago. So I was before the trend, and I recommend. Then we're going to go Nike Vomero 5. I think this is a classic shoe in my opinion for trainers. And I definitely would recommend y'all getting it because they have a lot of different colorways. And also, guys, they go on sale all the time. So always get the stuff on sale. A6 1130, I have a pair. I wear it to the gym. I think it's a nice pair. If you don't want to spend too much money on like the Canon 14s. These are cheaper. They're like 130 Canadian. So whatever that is in your currency, do the calculations. But it's pretty affordable, I think, for shoes. I also do have the Canon 14 if you want to price it up because I guess it has full gel around, so it's more comfortable and they have more exclusive colorways. So definitely check out the Canon 14 from A6. Now we're going to go to my favorite brand, New Balance. Shout out Boston. So I have the 530s for the girls, the 990s, the 960s, and the 1906. So those are going crazy. Also check out the 740s. Those are bubbling up as well. Then I would say if you want to get into more sneakers or basketball sneakers, check out Jordan brand. Of course, we're going to talk about the Jordan 1s. Jordan 3s, Jordan 2s, Jordan 4s, Jordan 5s, any Jordans from 1 through 14. If you want to be dangerous, get up to the higher numbers too. But I feel like Jordans are a cool summer shoe. But I'm going to give you my opinion on it. Basically, I would say stick with the 1s, 3, 4s, and then maybe go 7s, 11s, and I'd say maybe 5s or 6s. Those two tend to be more bulky, but if you have the right fit, you can kind of get it. But I'm just helping y'all out but those are the numbers that I mess with for summertime. We're gonna go to Adidas now. Now, when it comes to Adidas, I would say the Gazelles, the Spezials. I think I butchered that out, but the handball ones, Sambas, and the Tokyos. Those are all classic summer shoes. More of a sleek design, easy to wear, lots of cool colors. And also, if you don't want a lot of cool colors, they have a lot of plain ones as well. And I think it's a staple shoe. Those are staple shoes. They're not going anywhere. They're classic. Matter of fact, Adidas has been around since like the early 30s. So you know they're not going nowhere. So definitely check out those if you want more of a sleek shoe. Now we're going into Yeezy boots. I know most people don't like wearing Yeezys no more because of a certain somebody, but Yeezys are still a cool shoe regardless, especially the boots. And I feel like if you're a granola boy or a granola girl, you can have that type of style, and you'll be alive. You'll feel good. I'd say Crocs is another one if you want that. You can get mules and you can get foam runners as well. Summer's pretty much here. I believe it starts on the 21st. So make sure you guys get all that type of stuff ready in place. Another thing you can do is you can look at different belts for your pants and stuff like that. You can add accessories to your purses and your bags. A lot of people use crossbody bags. I have a couple military bags that I wear for myself. You can get like designer backpacks as well for accessories. So the sky's the limit with summer. Enjoy your summer. Have a good and safe summer. And this has been your boy DD. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Y'all live long and prosper. You feel me?